So lads, the story of the guy who got first 2K is nuts. Like, this is a story for the ages, lads. This is a story for the ages. Am I going to show anything anymore? No, because I don't know what we can and can't show. Because Cheap Ludes got striked down for scrolling, got a video striked, which absolutely, like, if I get a video striked, I'm kind of screwed. Like, that's a scary situation by 2K for scrolling through Twitter. But yet, there's videos from other people up, literally showing in full HD every leak. And 2K have done nothing with that, even though Cheap Ludes had 100 views on his video. So I'm scared. Like, I'm confident that my yesterday's video was all fair use. But I did scroll through 2K Leaks Twitter. I did scroll through the Twitter. So I don't know what I can and can't show. But I know for a fact I can show the myteam trailer, and I can talk about this situation. So basically, there was a guy on Twitter. Let's just call him Cloutman2000. No, that's too many. That's too many letters. Let's just call him John. He's gonna be John from now on. So basically, this guy John started sharing a few things on Twitter, and there was some guy he knew he started share playing through, and a lot of things got leaked in game. And like, it is proven that John had the game. John had the game, no question about that. So then, John gets on Twitter and goes and absolutely... I'm just showing random footage in the background at this stage because I don't even know what to show. But basically, he is now just going ham on everybody. So he's basically talking about himself, comparing himself to Kanye. He's calling himself like he's like Kanye West releasing Donda, and how, quote, I'm the most clouded person in the history of 2K. This John guy, absolutely delusional. But then he goes, I'm going to start streaming. He announces 14 hours early that he's going to start streaming at a certain time. And obviously, we know 2K have either nuked the servers or 2K have banned his account. Like, it's one or the other. One or the other is a guarantee to have happened. So, basically, what ended up happening was the guy is now all of a sudden just insulting everybody. He's there trying to fight Aiden Ross. The guy's trying to fight, like, Badge Plug. He's threatening people in the community. And then he scammed someone out of $100. And he was like, I gave money to the homeless person, so God paid me back by giving me 2K early. And then went and scammed somebody. So he's like basically saying that like God was looking out for him, and if you do good he kept saying do good deeds and get rewarded in return, and then he went on to scam people. Like, this guy John is on is something else. Like, this is a story we will remember. We will never remember the guy's name. Like, we will never remember the guy's name, but we will remember the story of John. And that's I'm pushing that now. The guy's name's not going to be named again. He is John from now on. But basically, what John did when he went live, he said he was going to go live at 10 p.m. Eastern yesterday. So he made up this story, and he goes, Ronnie 2K sent the police after me. He goes, Ronnie 2K sent the police to my house to confiscate the game. I'm pretty confident 2K have done that in the past. But whether they have or have not, I don't think they did. I really don't think they were like, oh yeah, 2K tracked my IP and Ronnie 2K, they sent the feds to my house. Like, I don't think it's that serious because there are multiple people with the game. I think what they did do was they either banned him, because he only played 3 hours. They either banned him or they kicked him off, booted him off the servers. Shut down the servers. One of the two things happened. I reckon they banned him. But the guy obviously was showing like WNBA trolling, making a 7'3" center build and calling it the best build in the game. So he then gets into a Twitter or Spaces chat with a bunch of YouTubers. And he's just there like high as a kite in this. Like, insulting these guys, being like, man, I'm more clouded than you. I'm more clouded. And we're all just there like, everyone's like, you're an idiot. You're an idiot. And he's like, man, I got the bag. It's like, what do you mean you scammed someone out of $100? And then, obviously, after him saying that the feds confiscated his game, the guy is now the guy's now claiming he has the game. Like, even through that whole Twitter Spaces, he was saying, I can't play the game, I'm in bed. And the TV, like, he showed a picture of the TV, like, being 4 feet away from his bed. And he's just like, no, I can't, the TV's too far away. Like, he's obviously just trolling people. But, like, it got so bad that this is why I just find it so funny. NBA player Kyrie Walker, well, potential NBA player, former 5-star recruit, Kyrie Walker. Like the Kyrie Walker. The mixtape legend Kyrie Walker. Somehow goes into the space and just starts clowning on the guy. Like, Kyrie Walker. Like, this is a situation, like, is this, like, I'm not showing any of the tweets from this guy because I'm not putting a black bar in front of every one of John's tweets. And I'm not giving this guy any, quote, clout. I think the fact that I've ratioed him 6 times over the past 2 days on Twitter is all you guys need to know. But, I don't know, Clout Monster 2000, or Clout Man 2000 is a little bit too long. So, yeah, so John basically, what he's now doing is he's just clowning everybody, being like, 2K let a real person in the community and you guys can't deal with it. And it's just like, no, you're just screwing with a couple of people, or a couple of thousand people. His Twitter account, he's losing followers every time you refresh his Twitter, the guy's losing followers. Other people are now getting the game. Other people are legitimately now getting the game. Oh, dear Lord. Yeah, it's getting bad. So, we all have to learn a lesson from John. Don't piss off thousands of people over the course of a day. And while scamming people. Like, I'm cool with trolling. I don't appreciate it, but I'm cool with it. Guy's pissing off thousands of people. The guy is scamming. The guy's basically just insulting everybody. And the funniest part about all this is if the guy had just booted up Twitter. If the guy had legitimately just booted up Twitter, booted up stream this time yesterday, the guy would have like 15, 20,000. He probably have 15,000 concurrent viewers for like the hour before his account got his account wouldn't even get taken down. The freaking video would. Just a 3-strike rule. They can't get his YouTube channel banned. Like, he might be able to stream again, but if he actually wanted to start, if he wanted the bag like he kept saying he did, he would have just done that. But yeah, this is the story of John. So the only thing really that we can learn from John is just don't be John. If you get the game early, you don't have to share screenshots. Because I can guarantee you there are hundreds of people with this game already. You don't have to share stuff if you don't want to. And that's the big thing, is like, it's not even the not sharing that became the big problem. If he had come out and said, I don't want to share, but he's like, quote, I don't move for people. I don't care about people. I only move for money. Like, the nonsense that this guy was talking about, like, his Instagram people found his Instagram and photos of him, like, putting a stack of, like, 20s up to his ear, like it's a phone. Like, it is that. He's that type. He's one of those guys. This is a mad story. This is more of a story time video than a 2K video. And this is a situation where if you are watching this video in a year's time, you're like, what the hell's going on? Who the hell is John? All I'm going to say is exactly. Like, even if I gave this guy's actual name out, no one would remember it in a year's time, so we might as well just call him John. But if you were there, if you were on Twitter the last couple of days, if you have seen anything to do with 2K, this is a story and this is a situation that you're probably never going to forget. So, again, bit of advice. If you guys get the game early, if you want to show things, show off everything. If you want to show things, show off absolutely everything in the game. And if you don't want to show off things because you want to keep safe, you want to just play the game in peace, that is perfectly fine as well. But what's not fine is using your, quote, clout, which in reality, the guy doesn't have any clout. The guy just, he knows someone who works in GameStop. If you're doing that, the worst thing you can do is do what John's doing. Any other alternative, if you get a game early other than what John's doing, is fine. But what John's doing is funny. It's a bit of a disaster, but it's a funny story. Like, some people are like, oh, people are legitimately getting angry at this guy. Like, people are just like we heard, if you were in the Spaces talk last night, you would know that this guy is like legitimately like Wings of Redemption level IQ. Well, supposed Wings of Redemption level IQ, what he claims his IQ is. But yeah, this is grim. This is grim. So anyway, that's the video. Thank you guys for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe.